What up? What up? Why do black people buy so much trauma? That's my question. Why do black people buy so much trauma and victimhood? Gama Farragoon, Shilel Kaloon. I am in the love of all, and all love is in me. I am a part of all, and all is a part of me. I am one with all, and all is one with me. And I can succeed as a part of all and fail as an individual. And I can be all that I wish in all as long as my wish is to stay in all. I am never alone. All is, I am. All can, I can. All does, I do. Istanje Ilaku. I was gonna name this video, you know what I'm saying, like the results of messing with married men and women. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do black people mess with other people's spouses? You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna do a video on that later because that's a part of the trauma. Why in the world do black people eat and buy so much trauma? Please press 2 if you can share this video. Tell me where you from. I'm Oye Son, Team Taurus, Atlanta, Georgia. Sitting in my backyard. Just came out of a meditation. And yeah, this is a subject that I wanted to talk about why do black people eat so much trauma, right? And victimhood. So I'm going to just jump straight into it. Yeah. Bill Wan, I just watched a video where the brother said, you know, black people sell trauma. You can't sell nothing that people do not want to buy. Please press 2 if you share this video. You cannot sell anything that someone does not want to buy. As soon as the demand goes away for something, you can no longer sell it. You can no longer sell it. Cheryl, let's do our call today on Zoom if that's okay with you, okay? I want to see you today. So why is there such a demand for trauma and victimhood around black people? Trauma trance, the queen says. What up, Latifah, Team Libra and Charlotte? Thank you, Tiffany. Why is it so much trauma? Share this in some of your relationship groups. Share this in some of the queen groups, the goddess gang groups. Like the goddess gang, every time it seems like more goddess gang members I run into who got yoni eggs and such, they got a whole conversation around victimhood. Why do we have why are we doing so much victimhood celebration where it's always about you're attacking me? Why did you know what I'm saying, this person did this to me? I'm a historian. I'd rather talk about Yi Ming Zhu's and pendulums and the history of magic than I want to talk about the trauma or me in a jacked up relationship or me in a police car or what drugs I sold or when somebody pointed a gun at me. Why would you celebrate and repeat traumas to someone like it's some kind of badge? Like how I got God on my shirt. Some people, it's almost like their energy. It don't matter what they were. They can have their breast out. They can have their shirt off and chest and be all ripped up. But they might as well have on a shirt that says trauma. And then they want you to not trauma trance with them. They want you to trauma dance with them. And then when you be like, you know what? I ain't trauma dancing with you. Then all of a sudden you the bad guy. Stop talking to me like that. I'm vulnerable. Did you hear the prayer I prayed? Let me just get into this really quick. Moving forward, I got this from my man Bill Wan. I was riding in the car with him, his daughter, and his baby mama. They was not together, but they still friends, right? We was riding in the car, all 4 of us. This the illest. This I knew he was he liked the illest. His baby mama say, "Yo, I just met this sister. She kind of conscious. Blah 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 blah. What up, Bobby Wayne? She kind of conscious. I want to introduce you to her." Bill Wan say, if she ain't psychic and she don't do magic, I don't want her. I don't even want to meet her. I said, dang, this guy is like, you mean like she can't even talk to your baby mama done vetted her and said she's good for you. Your baby mama's like, I ain't really that good for you no more, but this chick here is your type. I'm gonna introduce you, and you go back and say, if she ain't psychic and she don't do magic, I don't want nothing to do with her. Well, let me explain me and my joint. My man, King, I'm gonna call him King T, right? King T said, yo, if you really want to expand your business, go get therapy. Now, as a black man, we like, go get therapy? Huh? I'm G-O-D. Why I go get some therapy for? Because we need it. Because even G-O-Ds pick up projects. We go and pick up women who are projects. Not from the projects, but we think we can fix them up. Because they done made us think we have to fix them up from their victimhood and all the things that's have it. But we don't tell women that we have been victims of trauma too. See there? We think that we've been victims of trauma. Nah, we ain't been victims of trauma. We haven't told women that we need to heal from trauma too. I'm a project myself. And then we go and be Captain Save-A-Ho. I need to pick you up. And then in return, you're going to return the favor and help build me up. And that never happens because we don't ever discuss it in the beginning of what the original contract is. So my man, then he was telling me about his therapy. He said, yo, I don't even deal with a woman if she ain't been to therapy in the last 12 months. Excuse me? He said, man, I go masturbate before I deal with a woman who ain't been to therapy in 12 months. So I went to therapy. I understand what he means now. I started looking at the women around me that I was talking to or hollering at or even sleeping with, laying pipe to. They ain't had no therapy. So I'm super single. For my own good, because I can't be laying pipe to trauma. I can't be laying pipe to a ticking time bomb. But brothers will, you know, like, I could go. That ain't what this is about. This video, please share the video if you just got here. Press 2, share this video about victimhood and why do we buy trauma. So when you go off and get with trauma in your bedroom, get with trauma in your life, in your relationships, then you are easily susceptible to buy trauma when it's for sale out there. When it's out there, you will buy trauma because you got trauma inside of your household. You got victimhood inside of your household, which doesn't exist. Nobody's a victim. Can I get everybody to type? Nobody is a victim. Nobody is a villain. That is a bullshit narrative. Pardon self. Pardon self. I apologize. That is a BS narrative. No one is a victim. No one is a villain. And that is a BS narrative to continue to, you can keep pumping. Trauma bonding is what they call it, but it's foolish bonding. It's not trauma bonding, it's foolish bonding. Because when you get two foolish people together, that's the only way they can, you know, attract. They mistake love for trauma bonding. They don't mistake love for trauma bonding. No, they do not. No, they don't. No, they don't. They do not mistake love for trauma. They take trauma and say, I love it because I have a diet for trauma. I have a diet for struggle. There's so many women out here. I can't say it is too many. It's too many women out here that have a diet for struggle. They have a diet for being a victim. Because that's the whole narrative out here in the goddess space is you must admit you were vulnerable. You must talk about how somebody did you. You must talk about how strong you are now. You must talk about how you know your worth. Why? Why must you talk about that? How did you? Because that conversation supports the narrative that you were at one time being victimized by somebody, by a villain. I didn't say that no one has to be a victim or villain. I said there are no victims. There are no villains. Y'all not studying astrophysics. Y'all not studying the string theory. Things only exist when you pay attention to it. Dummies. That's what black men and black women are now. Dummies. Dummies. We don't have to be black dummies. The commercial said you can learn a lot from a dummy. What do you think they were talking about? They was looking at black dummies on social media giving trauma data. This is what black people are doing now in all these groups that you think are private. All the data is going through artificial intelligence, and then they sell that to Hollywood, and they know what to feed you. They know what to feed you, and then you just keep buying trauma. Something that doesn't exist, fool. Trauma doesn't exist, dummy. Victims don't exist, dummy. It exists because you trying to hold on to it like it's real. You claiming it. Well, this happened, it possibly could be this. None of you you don't want to face things. I say none of you, but so many of you try to avoid getting into living well, celebrating living well. Look at the dumb stuff. The real dumb stuff that you do is you see a trauma movie come out, 12 Years a Slave, Harriet Tubman, all these movies where they got all these dysfunctional relationships made by these black people. And what do you say? I'm going to go support my people. I'm going to go support my people. My man over there's shooting up heroin and smoking crack. So I'm going to go over there and support him and smoke with him and shoot up with heroin. And he beats on his children and he's a pedophile. So I'm going to support him and go over there and do what he do. Dummy, that's a dummy. That's a dummy. When you eating trauma like it's popcorn. Hey, dummy, popcorn ain't good for you either. We sitting there just throwing popcorn in our mouth. Popcorn is the only trauma that you can really do. Popcorn is the worst trauma because you can't digest it, dummy. They make popcorn in so many different flavors, and you just steady putting popcorn in your mouth. I'm talking about real life. You go to the movies, you got to have popcorn. You putting trauma in your mouth, dummy. You putting something in your mouth that you can't even digest. You don't even have enough enzymes in your body to digest popcorn, and you putting in more butter on it and putting more salt on it. And then that's how you live your life when you come out of the theater. You go into the theater to go into a trance. Dummy. Well, you gotta call people dummies. What can I call? You want me to call you God? I can't call you sleep because you said you was woke. I can't do that. I can't say you sleep. I can't say wake up. Only thing remember I said my new word is detach. Can you detach? Can you detach, dummy? Oh, I speak things into existence. I'm really so sick of the traumatized goddess gangs out here too. It ain't a bunch of, it is a bunch of them. But what I do like about the traumatized, who I swear I'm attached to trauma, I'm a victim, all this right here, when I see all of those, when I see a real true queen and a real true goddess shining and qualified for me to holler at, qualified for me to pour into, she sticks out like the bright and shining star at night. She shines in the she shines in the darkness. I saw the word Sanford. She shines in the darkness amongst all others, just like Cinderella. She shines, she just sticks out. She just sticks out. I'm no longer investing any of my energies in any woman that ain't, that claims trauma, that wears it like a badge. I had already been said this a long time ago when I said no whining and complaining ever. That's a business move. Relationships are a business move. So I'm going to give you this game right here. I'm going to give you this super, 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 super game right here. And this comes from a grandmother, and this comes from a mother of my homeboy, one of my generals in my team, Brother Amari. His grandma said, when you going to bring somebody around you can hit the ground running with? When, cause you got your grandma, you meet a girl, she get out of the testing zone, and then you want to take her to see your parents and your grandma, and then eventually you got to get rid of her, and then your grandma be like, what happened to Teresa? Man, you know what I'm saying? And grandma be like, I knew that when you brought her around. I knew she wasn't of your same ilk. I know she wasn't cut from the same cloth as you. Women, y'all do that too. I don't know, because I haven't seen I hear women talking a lot about they don't want to teach a man, but then I've seen those same women, when I holler at them, they can't run as fast as I'm running. You can't hit the ground running with me. So I'm done. I'm not done relating, you know what I'm saying, and attracting beautiful women. I'm not done with that. But I'm done as far as the perimeter that I have set up that you can come through. I'm looking for something, and all you men should be looking for something. Look how the sun just started shining on my third eye like that. You should start looking for something that you can hit the ground running with. My example is this. And and I'm gonna say this clearly. Women, quit acting like you running as fast as some of us kings. Because there's so many dumb niggas out here that you running faster than the king that you say you want. When he show up, sometimes y'all quiver. Sometimes y'all quiver at the responsibility of what it take to run with a real king. Right, you quiver. You make excuses why you can't do it. Because you so got such a diet of trauma, struggle, and victimhood. If you get away from trauma, struggle, and victimhood, stop buying it. Stop eating it. Stop eating things associated with it like popcorn, like kale. Kale and popcorn is killing our community. Kale, popcorn, trauma, reality TV, and but eating all the lies everybody else tell you about how they sow this and sow that. And you ain't went got no therapy. You ain't went got no counselor. And then you go see the therapist and try to manipulate them. Come on, man. Get you somebody you can hit the ground running with, brothers. Stop picking up projects. We kings out here, we no longer picking up projects. Oh, I'll help you. I'm a coach. I'ma help you. But in my relationship, you gotta show me that you was already getting some help before you got here. You already gotta show me that you getting help as you show up. Hey, can't go on a date. I can't talk to you right now. I gotta go see my therapist. I just got finished talking to my therapist. And the thing is, the work is after you leave the therapist. Not in there with the therapist. It's when you leave the therapist. Okay. Ebony, what are you talking about, especially those who experience childhood traumas? Why are you still mentioning childhood traumas on a video where I'm talking about the narrative and creating the narrative? And I've been on here talking for almost 20 minutes, and now you're talking about, yeah, those people who had childhood traumas. You weren't a victim when you were a child either. That was a part of your karma. A lot of people are talking about childhood trauma, but you really should be labeling it, that's your karma from past lives. I'm not talking to you Christian woke folks. Some of y'all are woke Jesuses out here. You woke, but you still with Jesus because you don't accept karma. That's what I'm saying. So for me, if you ain't got a prayer memorized, or if I can't teach you a prayer, you don't want to be with me. Abdul Kul Tafalatat, Wabazon, Gamma Farragon, Shilel Kalum. Shouldn't take you that long to remember that. Then when we get to English, I am in the love of all, and all love is in me. I say this every time you see me on a video, don't I? Every time. You know why? Because that makes me impenetrable, invulnerable to trauma drama. I am in the love of all, and all love is in me. When I look back now, the last 3 chicks I've been dealing with, now one of them took time out to memorize the prayer that I say every day. My bag. So if you're watching this and you know a queen, be like, oh yeah, he's so fine. I heard he was single. I'ma holler at him. Make sure you tell her, girl, if you can't memorize that prayer, ain't any no use of you even speaking to him. You might as well just go over there and sign up, take one of his courses. I'm done. I am in the love of all, and all love is in me. Why me and my queen can't say that together? I am a part of all, and all is a part of me. Why we can't say that together? I am one with all, and all is one with me. Why we can't say that together? I can succeed as a part of all and fail as an individual. I should be able to point. I should be able to say, we are part of all. what is I am a part of all? I should say we can succeed as a part of all. And look at her, and she say we will fail as individuals. She should be able to complete my sentence on the prayer. Man, I'm so happy and grateful that at this age now, I am upping the standards one more time. I'm upping what I deliver one more time. This is called my calling your bluff videos. This is what I'm doing. I've been doing it, but I'm just letting my Arthur Lee out now, which is my daddy. Let me go back and check some of the comments. How y'all doing? What up, Juice Jones? Queen Ivy's in the building. All right, Tiffany, Tanae. Yes, hi there. Okay, so y'all, yeah, Dumb Dora, y'all saw all that. Boom, boom. What up, Kashis? Stop making your man your therapist. You won't even listen to him. It's really a game. If you got a woman that try to make you your therapist, make you her therapist, she ain't gonna listen to you no way after y'all have sex. She only gonna listen to you when it's convenient. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just, I'll go to therapy with you, so I can tell my side of the story. Cause I know you up in there with the therapist. You're only telling one side, so the therapist can only heal one side. What up, Ralph? Everything we have experienced is karma from some past actions, deeds we have operated in. Now, let me explain karma. The benefit. Y'all see that behind me? You see that? This is my new house. That's karma. See that? I never stayed in a house this big before by myself and got the rent and ain't late and good to go on the radio. My backyard is ridiculous. 6 foot high fence. This is karma. See that fence? That's karma too. So I ain't gonna sit here and let you be like, oh, it's karma. You know, karma's negative. Nah, this is a nice yard I got now. All that, my lawnmower, I don't gotta pay nobody to cut the grass. That's karma too. Right. So don't think it's just all negative. I am one with all, and all is one with me. Talk to him. You welcome. There's no need to self-hate. How could you self-hate? What up, Kurt Starling? Leo gang, I see you. Thank you, King, for waking up the goddesses. I'm here to wake up humans, man. I'm here to wake up my team. I ain't here to wake up everybody. I'm here to wake up my team. That's it. All right, that's it. We're going to take it out with the Anabacoa. Appreciate that. Got to go over here and take care of Cheryl. Cheryl, let me walk in here and turn the computer on and set the link up, and then I got you. All right. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for letting me get this out. If you really love Oh Ye Son, formerly Coach Khayr, you'll share this on your page. You'll share this. You'll just be like, take it. You'll share this on your page and just let me speak for you, especially if you're a brother. If you're a brother, let me talk to these ladies for you. You might not and got to the point where you can say what's on your mind like this. I'll say it for you. All righty. Big inhale. Slow exhale. Anabacoa, Gejalaki Minka, Tatia Tezara, Kabel Renat, Amcha Sagvanu, Taharanu Nara, Nagibor, the Shea Yakadeka, Kavava Shamran, Barkam Tyram, Raka, May, Tazika, Taker, Tamid Gamlin, Kasin Kadosh, Baru Tufka, Nahel Lada Taker, Yakid Gehelam Chapanez, Okrea Katushka Taker, Shavatanu Kabel Ushma, Tazakatanu, Yodea Talamo, Bruruk Shem, Kovo Makuto, Lalam Vaed. Why would I want to offset karma of me getting this house? That's what I'm saying. People still think that karma is negative. Karma's not negative. Karma's the tab, player. Why would I want to offset some lottery money that's coming to me? We still repeating things that other people told us, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really doing the deep research that you need when you get on mushrooms. When you get on mushrooms and you start doing deep research in yourself, you know what I'm saying? And start seeing what's going on. Then you can see the things that the things that you've been reading, you can see whether they're true or false, or whether they really pertain to you. But other than that, you just being a parrot, just repeating things that somebody wrote in another country who doesn't like Americans. What, breathing that good ass prana, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, I appreciate y'all like cook food. I find out why my speakers ain't getting right. Oh, the September 22nd, the fall equinox party, that's canceled. Nah. I'm a hand select some people and just ask them if they want to come over that evening and chill. Yeah. I ain't doing all that. Y'all ain't got to fly in. That'll be maybe in the spring or something. We'll do something. But right now, nah. Gucci. All right. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace. Y'all have a great day. Thank you for sharing. Press 2 if you shared the video as well, especially on the replay.